everybody, Matt Bell with the Electric Violin Shop. We're sort of working through the price tiers on the electric violins we have here. Today we are hitting the $1,500 to $2,000 price range violins. So we've got a few different violins in that price range, but we're going to talk about those today, play them for you, let you look at them. This one is one that I'm sure you guys have seen. This is the Yamaha SV-250. It has a cousin with 5 strings, which feels more at home to me, but right now we're playing a 250. The 255 is a 5-string version. These are incredibly light. These are 1 pound and 1 ounce. They didn't violate any laws of physics when they made this violin this light. They sort of took all the electronics and they hid them. There's a little box right here that you get to wear on your waist, so at least you don't have to hold it up. You can stick it on your belt. I've actually stuck the wireless in here just because I don't feel like dragging wires all over the shop. But it's got a volume knob, a treble, bass. You have an XLR out and a 1/4 inch out. Okay, and then there is a connection here and for the violin to plug into, and then there's a headphone amp there. You've got headphone out and a volume knob on there. Also, there is these take 2 AA batteries, or you can use phantom power coming in through the XLR line if you don't care about being wireless. There is a ground lift here in case you've got some sort of ground hum. There is a pad out on the bounce. That's the XLR line, just in case it's you're sort of dealing with those types of problems in your system. And there is a DC in. You got an adapter, so if you're practicing at home or whatever, you're sitting next to a wall anyway, don't feel like using batteries, you don't have phantom power, then you can plug the whole thing into the wall. These have 2 pickups in them. There's a body pickup in sort of this, you can hear that I guess inside the body chamber, and then there's one on the bridge that you can see. You can select the blend here between the bridge and the body. Okay, so I've got my shoulder rest on here, but here's what it looks like. You can use your shoulder rest. That's how it's designed to use. That's unlike the SV-130. So anyway, some really big name people play these. Lindsey Sterling plays one of these. Christian Howes plays one of these. Mads Tolling plays one of these. Pretty popular, famous violin. You probably see a lot of these around the internet. Super crisp sound, real crisp, real clean. I wouldn't say bright, maybe you would, I don't know, you can hear what it is. The SV-250, the SV-255 is similar. It's just got that 5th string. So there's where we are on those. This is a Vector Prodigy. These are actually made in Nova Scotia, and the luthier grows the wood on his property, and then he harvests that wood and turns it into a really, really beautiful instrument. These are super lightweight. There's really not a whole lot to these from a weight standpoint or a big structure standpoint. Very minimalist. And yeah, these are really, really fantastic, beautiful violins. I did weigh, this is a 5-string. This one weighed 1 pound and 5 ounces, just slightly more than an acoustic violin. So we like these a lot. It's a 5-string. He makes 4 strings and 5 strings, and they sort of range in price. The 4 strings go from like $16.95, $17.95, depending on exactly what kind of wood's in there. The 5 strings from like $18.50 to $19.50, sort of, again, depending on exactly what kind of wood is in there. He is one of the only manufacturers that makes sized electric violins too, as far as half size, 3/4 size. We're going to play this one for you. This one also is super crisp, super clean. Again, not real beefy, not real wide sounding. So they do lay nice in a mix. If you're sort of a larger ensemble, it's really nice. Or if you want sort of more of that real clean acoustic sound. So again, the Nova Scotia made Vector Prodigy. This is a 5-string. I'm going to go ahead and pick up the smaller one. And I'll hold it next to full size just for scale. Kind of cool. See, it's obviously, well, it's, you know, it's a half-size violin, so it's smaller. Okay, the next violin we're going to talk about, there's really only 3 in this price range. These are made by famed guitar luthier Wes Lambe. In the guitar community, he's a very, very well-known luthier. Makes some really gorgeous, beautiful guitars, fan fret guitars. He's made one for, I think he just made one for David Crosby not too long ago. His workshop is just down the road from our store here in sort of central North Carolina. I've been over there. He does a lot of woodwork for Moog synthesizers too. So the guy really has amazing acumen with wooden instruments. So this one you can see is a slim line. This is a slim body violin. Your camera is not distorted here. It is a full-size violin in length, but in width it's essentially a 3/4 size violin. So we've got a 3/4 size shoulder rest on this. You can see the back of the violin is sort of hollowed out, carved out. You can see all the wiring and stuff in there, super clean. Really cool looking instrument. And then he makes these, actually makes his own pickups and bridges. Really unique looking bridge there, super cool. It's got perfection pegs in it, so it's going to be really easy to tune. This is one of the lowest priced handmade, American-made electric violins that we know of. And this thing is really nice. Tone knob, volume knob, super nice tailpiece here. This is not one of those little cheapies that you get. This is super, super nice violin. So I'm going to play this for you. This one is a quilted maple, and it does come with a case. Okay. Super clean, super crisp sound. Really like these, very acoustic sounding. Not a real beefy or heavy sound. So it's gonna be real clean. It's gonna lay nicely in a mix. Doesn't take up too much sonic space. Your engineer's not gonna be fighting that thing. And they really do sound nice. Super clean and crisp. We like this violin a lot. So you could own a one-of-a-kind violin. You just look on our website, Wes Lambe Violins. Buy this one. It's one of 2 that he made. He had a blue one that was sort of a half cutout that we did sell. So I guess you guys buy this one, and I'm going to be really excited to see what he comes up with next. He's a super creative guy. So that's it. That's the Wes Lambe violin. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys have any questions, you can hit us up in the comments section here. You can find us info@electricviolinshop.com. You can go to our website, electricviolinshop.com. Tons of information there. Instagram page is @electricviolinshop. You can also contact us there. We're on Twitter, all that good stuff. So we're really, really reachable. You can call us here at the shop. But if you're sort of elsewhere in the world, we are here Monday through Friday, 10 until 6 Eastern time. So that's when we're available in person, but otherwise we do handle a lot of emails, social media stuff pretty much all night long. So thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you next week.